First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
All right, we are live here from the Xfinity Birds of Prey races in Beaver Creek. This is the Men's World Cup. This is the technical event tomorrow. We have another speed event happening today. Yesterday we had the downhill race. The downhill typically happens on a Saturday, but they made a shift because of the weather. They expected to see some snow today, which they've seen. Now, if they would have had the downhill today, it would have been a little bit trickier, a lot more management on the course to pull the race off because there's a lot more vertical feet. There's a lot more, in terms of length of the course. So they hosted the downhill yesterday, and that happened late morning into the afternoon hours. We had one of the Swiss guys on top of the podium. Now, as we think about what's happening for today, it's the Super G. Super G came into play as one of the disciplines for the World Cup back in 1982, and we've had that kind of been around as one of the technical events now. It's quite technical. It's a combination of technical and speed. So what you're finding is for the Super G, less gates than what you're going to find for a giant slalom, but more gates, more turning than you'd find for a downhill. But along with the turning, there's a lot of speed associated with that. Almost the speed you're going to find for what you would find for a downhill race, probably 60 to 70 miles per hour. But incorporate that speed mixed in with more turns than a downhill, carrying those speeds almost like a downhill. A lot of G-forces, a lot of action to watch during a Super G race. So today, things get going at 11 o'clock. Course inspections are starting to wrap up. We have the side slippers, the course cleaners from the Talon crew, and also groups like Ski and Snowboard Club Vail. They're all up there, and they are pushing all the snow off the course also to make it slick. Now, remember, ski racers do not want to have any snow on the course. They want to have a course that's smooth like glass. And so our crews out here are doing everything they can to get all the snow off the course so it's fast and slick for all of the racers that are going to be coming down at 11 o'clock. Now, after the race today, more celebrations in the heart of Beaver Creek. So around the ice rink, starting at 2 o'clock, you've got Beers of Prey. Now, I spoke with Alex Miller from the Vail Valley Foundation just a little bit ago. Yesterday, we had 40 beers to be tasted for 35 bucks. They've upped that to 50 beers. So for 35 bucks, you get to go to Beers of Prey and sample about 16 different craft breweries from around Colorado and about 40 to 50 different beer samples. And that's for $35, and that's all around the ice rink. There's free ice skating. There's a lot of activities happening once this race is all over, and then do it again tomorrow. We have the men's giant slalom starting at 9:45 for run number 1, and then what happens is after run number 1, they take the top 30 racers, and that'll be who builds run number 2, but they entirely flip the start order. So the person that was fastest after the first run will go absolutely last for the second run. And giant slalom, once again, it's a little more technical than what you're going to find for the Super G, not quite as technical for the slalom. You can go to BC World Cup for more information. That's bcworldcup.com. We are live from the Xfinity Birds of Prey. We're going to go head back to Minturn in just a minute and check back in with Ashley at the market.